Good morning. Guess what? It's time to worship. And I got my coffee. All right. See how this goes. Not too hot. All right. Before we get going, moment of transparency. Want to see the behind the scenes of worship and ministry and how this all goes? I don't feel like worshiping today. Yeah. Just being transparent, being authentic, because that's how we roll at Onestone. The holidays are over, well, except for New Year's. We got New Year's coming up, but I'm sure I'm not the only one like this. But a lot of stuff goes on around the holidays, a lot of good stuff, and holidays are always usually happy for most people. Some people get really depressed. Some people get really sad. Some people actually get angry about the holidays. There's all kinds of different emotions and reactions and feelings around the holidays. And aside from the whole, celebrating Jesus thing, which is awesome and great, and last week was off the heezy for our Christmas service. If you were there, it was awesome. Off the heezy, as the kids say. But yeah, this morning I just waking up and I think a culmination of all the good emotions, the reminiscing of times from the past and spending time with family and people you love, just all the good emotions, and then the bad emotions of spending time with people you love and butting heads and getting mad at each other. There's a lot, and it's all good. It's all, even the bad stuff that goes on, it's through fire that gold is made. It's through pressure that diamonds are made. So even though there are relationships that might not seem to be rolling the way you want them to, rolling as smooth as a ride as you would like them to be, going through the pressure, going through the fire, figuring things out. And that's the important thing, is not to give up on relationships, but to push through and figure it out. That can be hard. So just a moment of transparency. I don't want to play piano this morning. I don't really want to sing. Becky is actually staying home sick because she doesn't feel good. But it's the thing we do as worship leaders. We push through because it's not about us. It's not even about you. It's about God. And I believe that when we push through and we worship regardless of the circumstance, it's even sweeter to his nostrils. It's even sweeter to his ears. He loves it so much more than when we just blindly sing and we sometimes don't even know what we're singing about. We're just going with emotions and doing it just to do it. But when we push through and we worship through not wanting to, and we worship and we lead despite the fact that we would rather not be there, it's sweeter. It's more pleasant because ultimately there's sacrifice. When you give up what you do or don't want to do for the sake of worshiping him and obeying him and following his commands and building his kingdom, when there's sacrifice, the temple is filled with pleasantry. The temple is filled with a smell, with a sound, with an aroma that's pleasant to the Father. So there's just a moment of transparency, being real. I think this will probably be the longest video ever because this is already 5 minutes and we're still not even at the church. So, love you guys, and I do mean that. I love all you guys, and let's worship. Asa.
Hi.
Why are you here?
Why am I here? Well,
Yeah,
because
philosophically speaking.
Philosophically speaking? Because this is the house of worship, man. It's the house of the Lord.
Yeah, why
I want to be here.
Why we worship?
We worship because our God is worthy.
He's got a good point.
Our God is very big.
Ah.
And in all seriousness, we're here to pour out praise.
Yeah.
That's why I worship.
That's good. Even if you don't want to?
Man, it's not about what I want to do. I mean, we're laughing, but it's serious.
Yeah, no, so what you don't know is that I've already shot a little bit of my video this morning, and just being transparent with everybody, I really don't want to be here. Like, just having a rough week.
Having a rough week,
yeah.
bro.
Having a rough week, don't feel like playing. But actually, I mean, now that we've got through, sound check, rehearsal, and everything, I feel awesome. And prayer, 7 a.m. prayer,
how often
really helped me straighten up. But
do we pour our love and praise out to God, and He fills us back up?
That's right.
Pours it right in, cup runneth over, my friend.
That's
like
right.
This.
Thanks, man. Love you.
You like the visual?
That was good. Ben wanted to say hello. Say hello, Ben. Say hello, Ben.
Hello, Ben.
Tell Isaac to say hello. Tell Caitlin to say hello. Tell Caitlin. Oh, yep, Isaac's getting the buzz. Tell Caitlin to say hello. This is the team. And Caitlin, who's awesome. All right, next week. Bye. Well, I didn't really do any behind-the-scenes stuff today, except for, the little conversation with Asa, but worship was great, as always. Isaac saying, Isaac makes a weekly appearance in one of these videos, doesn't he? Yeah, so, yeah, just having some conversation and just being open, not only with you guys, but with the rest of the team, really helpful, and just pouring out in worship despite really wanting to, just having a song on my heart and being able to sing that out, even if it wasn't into the microphone, but to actually play and sing my expression to God and just my frustration, and my sadness, and express my joy, because I still have joy, even though I'm in the midst of, some aggravation or some frustration and not wanting to be here. Joy comes from the Lord. It's not conditional. So I had to tap into that, because it's a gift from God. It's a gift from the Spirit. It's a fruit of the Spirit. And regardless of what goes on in my life, I'm still filled with the Spirit. And the Spirit guides my life and moves in and through my life. So if that's the case, then I still have joy to tap into. And that's what I had to find myself doing this morning, and tap into that joy and push through and worship. So also 7 a.m. prayer really rocked me. It was really, really awesome. The Lord almost put me on the floor. So if you're not coming to 7 a.m. prayer, which I'm not every week, sometimes I can't make it on time. Sometimes we do. But if you can, even if it's one Sunday out of the month, come check out 7 a.m. prayer, because the Lord's rocking it. Anyways, this is a long video. Sorry it's a lot longer than usual, but love you guys. Awesome worshiping with you. See you next week.